And welcome back from the short break from that Providence-Rutgers game here for Game 3 for Hutch and Huber on the call. We got the 14th seeded UC Irvine Anteaters and the 3 seeded Maryland Terrapins.
The Terps. This is Game 2 on the night for Hutch and Huber. Game 5 and the production put on by the neutral site joined with Hutch and Huber. Shout out to the guys over at the neutral site, Griffin Libs, Reese Libs, Landon Carrico, Ethan H.P. Roberson, and even J-Rod Jared Clemens helping out with Landon tonight on the call of Florida State, Arkansas, Little Rock. Still, we've got a good matchup tonight. The 3-seeded Terps from the Big Ten. They want a share of the Big Ten Conference along with Wisconsin and Michigan State. I have them as 12-point favorites tonight over the Anteaters from UC Irvine. You got a pick on that spread?
I think I'm definitely taking Maryland on that one. I think it's going to be a blowout here. Got the nice banana yellow jerseys. UC Irvine they don't have it tonight. And here we go, tip-off between the Anteaters and the Terrapins.
Albany, New York, first round. The Terps win the tip.
Hutch looks like the Anteaters are in a little tournament.
Well, the coach of the Anteaters, Russ Turner, he's in his 4th year over there in the Big West Conference. Actually, his 10th year. This is his 3rd tourney appearance. And if you remember, last year there's a 13 seed. They knocked off the 4-seeded Kansas State team. So that was a big win for them. These upperclassmen, they've been here before. They know what it takes to win. As Leonard drives left and puts it off glass into the bucket.
And I'll give you my commentators, Sterling Huber and Bryce Hutchins on the call.
Nice pull-up there by Cowan Jr. of the Terps, going right, pulling up from about 15 feet, 2-wall.
I'll tell you my PT peers for tonight's game. I got Jalen Smith for the Terrapins. I think he's got to come up big down low. And then for the Anteaters, I think Colin Welp's going to have to come up big down low. 2 bigs. The best players for each team are both their bigs. Also, Anthony Cowan, point guard, with the steal.
Cookies. Throws it ahead to Smith.
Jalen Smith. And one!
That's a tough finish right through Edgar Jr. of the Anteaters. He'll go to the line to convert the 3-point play.
He's not wearing the goggles tonight. I think they fixed his vision after the Big Ten tournament.
LASIK surgery. It'll do wonders for you, Stir.
Oh, so I've heard. Want that 20/20 vision.
He eyes. He flies.
Long.
No good. Brad Green pulls down the board. He's the big man in the middle for the Anteaters to go along with Welp inside. Worku throws it down to Leonard, guard to guard, down to the post. Rejected. Going to stay with the Anteaters. Ayasu Worku, the point guard for the Anteaters, leads the team in assists with 4 assists a game. Also gets about 12 points a game. Him and Leonard are backcourt mates. You see Worku with the 3 from the corner there, no good. But him and Leonard run the show in the backcourt for the Anteaters, both getting about 12 points a game. John Edgar Jr. on ball defending Anthony Cowan. Cowan pulls it back out to the March Madness logo on the shot clock. Throws it over to Smith on the wing. Coming off a ball screen. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
You have to take a tough one.
It up.
Bang! He knocked it down!
Jalen Smith.
Butter. Sweet!
Stir, you might have been on to another one with your player of the game pick. As Leonard brings it back up the floor to the right wing, receives a ball screen from Green, driving middle, pulls it back out. Over to John Edgar Jr. at the top of the key. He's a small forward for the Anteaters. Doesn't do a ton of scoring, gets 6 points.
The head Leonard drops it in. He's got the first 4 for the Anteaters.
Nice touch from Leonard.
You know, I was right about that Villanova game, but I was a little off on that Rutgers-Providence game, but I think I'm going to bounce back right here.
If you missed that one, Rutgers beat Providence in the first round, 8-9 matchup, 69-61. A nice win for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Moving on to the second round, they'll face the winner of Dayton and Boston University.
Mitchell, turnaround, no good.
Not a good look for the Terps. Leonard brings it across the timeline to the right slot. Kicks it over to John Edgar Jr. on the left wing. Shot fakes. Shot fakes again. Throws it over to Worku in the corner. Receives a ball screen from Green. Denies it. Pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound to Smith. The Terps are pushing. Smith up the middle of the floor. Throws it over to Cowan Jr. in the corner for three. No good. Rebound down to Welp. Edgar Jr. up the right side for the Anteaters. Back to the middle. Over to Leonard. Left wing.
Leonard just dribbling the ball
Looking
out.
a little stagnant right now. 6 on the shot clock. He's going to receive a ball screen from Welp.
Looks a little
Leonard
intimidated by
drives
Smith.
Worku, tough finish in the middle, no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell's another big man in the middle for the Terps.
Stolen by Edgar. A little up tempo
And he's
here.
pushing up to Worku. Over to Leonard.
Wide
in the
open.
corner.
Ah, rimmed out. You got to hit those.
Leonard comes up with the loose ball, plays it in with the left hand.
He's got the first 6 for the Anteaters.
Nice hustle play from Evan Leonard.
Averages 12.4 a game. He's already got half of that.
Jalen Smith driving on the right wing, crosses back over to the middle, stops and pops for a little 12-footer.
Ho, 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 Green Giant.
Sweet move by Jalen Smith. He's got 7 early.
He's outscoring the Anteaters already.
Worker's going to draw the foul there. That's going to be on Mitchell. We'll get a hashtag FireTurgeon comment in the comment section.
That's going to be trending here in a couple hours on Twitter, depending on how this game goes.
Colin Welp faces up from about 15 on the left elbow. Back out to Leonard. He's going to set a ball screen for him. Leonard stops and pops from 20. No good.
Leonard's taking about every shot so far for the Anteaters.
The rebound pulled down by Eric Ayala as he goes coast to coast. He's the 2 guard for the Terps. Eric Ayala gets about 8.5 points a game.
Morrell, a little floater. Got it.
Morcell with a nice little floater from the short corner baseline. Ayasu Worku. Back up. Stops, top the key. Throws it over to left wing Leonard. Receiving a ball screen from Green. Driving middle. Nice.
Woo!
Stop and pop. Getting the puppies set off the bus.
He's got 8. All in the paint.
Evan Leonard has been all the offense for the Anteaters so far.
I bet you Leonard drinks muscle milk. Be a young rhino.
Ayala throws it out top the key to Cowan.
Got to armor your body.
Off the ball screen.
Cowan.
Stops for a 3. No good.
Tough 3.
Rebound to Leonard. Leonard pushes across the timeline over to the right wing. Looking to drive right, nothing doing. Receives a ball screen from Green. Gets into the lane again. They can't keep Evan Leonard out of the lane. Throws it back out to Welp. Welp faces up in the left elbow. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Worsu's going to have to force one up. No good from 3.
Oof.
Rebound pulled down by Eric Ayala.
Evan Leonard single-handedly keeping the Anteaters in this ballgame so far.
Ayala straight through.
Can't finish the bunny.
Left hand at the rim. Worku pulls down the board. He's going coast to coast. Nice finish with a little English on it. 11-10. Terps.
Rim rattler. A timeout for Turgeon wants a timeout.
Well, Mark Turgeon's in his 9th year at Maryland. And you know what? He's had some good teams. You remember he had Mello Trimble a few years ago. But he hasn't made it past the Sweet 16, Stir. He can't win a game in the second weekend. Do you think this is the year he can push the Terps over the hump?
I think they can. They got a couple really nice players. But, in the past, it seems that they've been a little overrated. I feel like the AP gives them a little too much credit. Well, they had Diamond Stone, and they had Alex Lynn one year.
Well, they're going to face, the winner of this game will face the winner of Colorado and East Tennessee State University. They'll go on to face, probably, most likely, either San Diego State, St. Mary's, or Texas Tech.
Wiggins. And one
nice
finished with contact. Edgar's going to pick up his second early here.
The body control to take the bump and still finish with the offhand. Impressive.
Whew. That kid's arming his body in the offseason. Odd he can't complete the three-point play.
That's why you put the hours in the weight room. Isaiah Lee checks in for the Anteaters.
Oh, that's a foul.
They'll go to the line for 2. Aaron Wiggins there you saw making that tough and one bucket. He comes off the bench for the Terps, gets about 10 points a game. Sophomore guard.
Isaiah Lee hits that free throw. He averages about 3 points a game. Nice little guard off the bench for the Anteaters.
Knocks them both down. 1 point game still. Anthony Cowan brings the ball up across the middle.
I guess he doesn't exist. Wiggins. Driving. Hard left hand. Gets the rack. Knocks it in.
Two nice left-handed finishes from Wiggins early in this game. 4 points for him off the bench. Isaiah Lee now running the point guard for Worku and the Anteaters. Oh, and a nice and dunk, Isaiah Lee. That's 2 on Scott. Woo, boy. A little man like Isaiah Lee bringing down the hammer, electrifying.
With the flush. He flushed the toilet.
Can't convert the 3-point play.
Tomaic.
Tomaic brings down the board for the Terps.
Joshua Tomaic from Lazarate, Spain, only averages about a point a game. Oh, up to Worku!
Woo! Woo! The nice court vision from Isaiah Lee. Back-to-back outstanding plays from the young point guard.
Worku with a nice couple finishes with a left hand at the rim. They got a 1-point advantage now on the Terrapins.
Sir, you had the Terps minus 12. Cowan with a 3 from the right wing. Rattles out. Rebound to Johnson. That is Austin Johnson, the freshman forward off the bench for the Anteaters. Gets about 4 points a game. And there's a nice finish in there with the left hand by Tommy Rutherford, also a big man off the bench for the Anteaters. He's got about 10 a game.
Yeah, he scores 10 a game off the bench. He adds a nice little spark from him in that second unit.
Wiggins puts it between his legs.
Cookies!
Stolen from him. Worku picks his pocket.
Worku. Woo! He's had a nice first quarter here.
Going strong to the 10. Ayasu Worku.
6'2", only weighing in about 175. Rattles that one home.
He's small, but he's feisty. Scrappy, some may even say.
That's what they used to call me back in Spanish class. Shout out to Senor Matthews.
Mitchell with the rebound. Over to Cowan. Dante Scott in the game.
Oh,
Coughs it right up. Austin Johnson comes up with the ball. Throws it over to Colin Welp. The Anteaters leading scorer about 13 points a game. And Cowan gets the steal.
Careless
Cowan
pass.
hustling all over the floor. Brings it up to the top of the key. Stops and pops for a 3.
Ooh.
Knocks it right in there. A big-time NBA play from Anthony Cowan Jr.
That one from downtown. Anthony Cowan gets that one to go.
He does typically lead the Terps in scoring. He gets about 16.3 a game. Him and Jalen Smith are the PT peers for the Terps.
Oh,
Austin Johnson with a nice offensive board, and they'll go to the line for 2. That's the first foul on Maki Mitchell. He's a freshman forward.
Already 5 team fouls on the Terrapins. It's not going to be as easy as they thought at first.
Some nice offense early from both teams. Looking like a bit of a high-scoring affair. Only 9 minutes in, we got 21-18 ball game.
Is anyone going to be able to outscore Robinson Earl, the 31 he had last night?
It'd be a tough task. Dante Scott with the ball on the left wing. Throws it over to Mitchell.
Where is Jalen Smith?
Cowan lines up with another 3. No good. Working with the board.
Jalen Smith's been out of the game for about 4 or 5 minutes. He's my PT peer, Hutch. Got to get him back in the game.
If you're Mark Turgeon, you got to understand he doesn't need that long of a break. Get him back in the game. 3 on the way from Leonard, no good.
To back up to Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins, he's wide open, but he's not going to take it.
Do we know if Aaron Wiggins is related to former Kansas standout and Timberwolves less than a standout, Andrew Wiggins?
Well, now Golden State Warrior Andrew Wiggins. But Aaron Wiggins from Greensboro, North Carolina. Might be a cousin. Ooh, but a nice little finish.
That's 6 for Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Lee still running the point for the Anteaters. It's clear that when Isaiah Lee's in the game, he runs the point in place of Worku. Leonard's been out of the game for a while there for the Anteaters. He had their first 8 points. Anteaters will hold for 1 here. About 6 seconds left on the game clock. He's going to receive a ball screen top of the key.
Little overaction, ball screen. Lee, pull up Jay.
17-footer,
Long.
no good.
And who would have thought the Anteaters with a 1-point lead after 10 minutes. 21-20.
Upset alert. This is still March.
Ooh, we got the dancers throwing T-shirts.
Showing off the guns in the sleeveless shirts.
They don't need those T-shirt guns. They can throw them up as high as they can. Anteaters with the ball. Worku brings it up. Lee's back on the bench.
Worku in the right slot.
Or not.
Over to Lee on the left wing.
Lee's still in the game. My bad. Thought he normally runs the point.
Driving left into the lane.
Tough finish.
Tough finish off the glass.
Jalen Smith finally back. Well, Yeah, Jalen Smith back in the game.
Looks like Anthony Cowan's playing off ball for the Terps now. He lines up for another
Oh,
three.
ho, 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 Green Giant.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's 2 threes for Anthony Cowan Jr.
Whew. Ties it up at 23.
He can really stroke it, stir. You can't give that kid open looks.
He
When
hit
he
that.
gets his feet set and he's open, it's going in almost every time.
He hit an off the dribble contested three earlier. You just can't give him a set three like that. It's gonna be green every time.
Lee trying to break down Jalen Smith off the dribble. Misses the finish.
Up to Cowan.
Cowan pushing up the left side with his left hand.
Tomaic.
Tomaic.
Oh,
No
got us
good.
on board. Oh, and he's got fouled.
Fouls on Austin Johnson, forward off the bench for the Anteaters, his first. Joshua Tomaic has been good off the bench so far.
And he misses the first one long. And Welp's going to have to sit. I don't think he's scored yet. Leading scorer for the Anteaters.
Leonard and Edgar Jr. check back in. It's about time Leonard's got some more playing time.
Tomaic gets green on that one, and he puts the Terrapins up 1.
Leonard back running the point for the Anteaters. Brings it across the timeline on the March Madness logo. Over to the left wing. Gets a guy on his hip. Pulls it back out. Throws it over to Johnson in the corner. Johnson over to Rutherford. Back to Leonard, top of the key. Edgar Jr. in the right slot. Gets a ball screen. Going left. Gets into the lane. Slicing and dicing. Left hand finish no good. Gets his own board. Back out to Leonard, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, they got the jump this one. NBA rules.
Half and half NBA and college rules here in the neutral site Hutchin Huber 2K sim. It'll be Cowan Jr. and Leonard to jump.
We make our own rules here at Hutchin Huber.
Rutherford comes up with the ball. Out to Lee. They'll set up the offense. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Lee's going to have to make something happen on his own here.
Leonard's going to have to hurry. Rebound Tomaic. Big man pushes the tempo. Cowan.
Top of the key. Throws it over to Aaron Wiggins, right slot.
Oh, and he lost it.
Nice heady play there by Evan Leonard to go pick his pocket.
Oh,
Excuse me, Isaiah Lee. Gives it right back with a bad pass there. Micaiah Mitchell checking back into the game for the Terps.
Jalen Smith finally back in. He's been sitting for about 7 or 8 minutes.
As well as Eric Ayala, who has the ball working at the top of the key. Over to Wiggins. Mid-range. Right wing. Almost stolen away. Comes back up with the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Over to Wiggins. Michael Jordan Paul move. Puts up a tough contested mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound to Rutherford. Gives it off to Leonard coming up the left side. Leonard throws it down short corner.
Baseline. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
Nice jumper there from Isaiah Lee. UCI back up 1.
Oh, I got Wiggins. Wiggins with the right hand, and he gets hacked by Isaiah Lee. His first.
Well, Stir, this first half has been a battle. Back and forth. Back and forth we go. UC Irvine putting up a strong fight here against the 3-seeded powerhouse team from the Big Ten, the Terps. Isaiah Wiggins ties the game up at 25. John Edgar Jr. to bring the ball down the floor for the Anteaters.
So I'm assuming he missed that first one.
Somewhere in there when they were showing us the NBA schedule. Edgar Jr. comes off a ball screen from Green.
Edgar, deep J. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Deep 2 for Edgar Jr. Puts the Anteaters up 2. And they're sticking around with the Terrapins.
Maybe not the most analytically smart shot, but it went in, and the Anteaters will take those 2 points. Smith working out on the left wing, throws it to Wiggins, top of the key.
Oh, nice pass. The Marcel got it. Nice left-handed finish. Ties it back up at 27.
Isaiah Lee's been getting a lot of minutes in the first half of the Anteaters, and he's been playing well.
Lee, 3 ball.
Step back.
Rimmed out.
No good.
In and out about 3 times. Smith over to Ayala. Ayala back to Jalen Smith. He only has 2 points. He's my PTP here, Hutch. He's got to get more minutes. Got to take the size advantage.
Isaiah Lee with another heady
He
play, and
takes
Leonard
it.
comes up with the loose ball. Leonard
Oh,
down
Leonard
the
takes it
lane.
himself.
Oh, two-hand flush.
Nice little went up, didn't grab the rim, just kind of threw it in.
Stir Isaiah Lee has made a couple of those savvy, heady plays where he takes the ball from a Michigan State Terp ball handler. Rebound to Green. Leonard pushing up the right side for the Anteaters. Leonard came out hot, hasn't done much since. Gets to the middle of the lane, left hand.
And he got it to go.
10 points for Evan Leonard.
12
12
points.
points.
Every time Hutch dogs on somebody, they end up doing something really, really good. Smith, I don't know why he's out handling the basketball.
In the first 15 minutes of this game, we've seen a little bit of a faster pace than we saw in the more half-court style in the Providence-Rutgers game, Stir.
The defense really hasn't been great. They've been getting out in transition, getting quick buckets.
Well, the defense has created some turnovers and a little bit of a helter-skelter pace here to start.
The Anteaters are really pushing it right now.
Oh, nice hesitation move.
Edgar got it.
Boy, I like that, Stir. Nice hesitation with the right hand.
Look like Kyrie right there.
That's his offhand.
Stop and go.
Jalen Smith looking to get things going. He's been quiet so far. He's got a right wing isolation.
He just continues to handle the ball and he just keeps losing it.
Edgar Jr. with nice defense on Smith so far. Comes down with the board. Edgar Jr., top of the key.
Oh, he loses it.
Morcell takes it away. Smith with another ISO on the right side.
Looking to get him going. Tries to cross over that left hand.
Break down Edgar Jr. off the dribble. Rebound to Green. Leonard pushing up the right side. Another nice hesitation move, this time from Leonard. Left hand no good. Rebound down to Ayala.
Wiggins baseline and one. Whew. Finish with the right hand. They needed that. A little scoring drought the past few minutes for the Terrapins.
Isaiah Lee will check out of the game. Worku subs back in. He eyes. He flies. Three-point play converted by Aaron Wiggins, and it's back to a three-point game. He cut the lead in half. Leonard working at the top of the key over to the right wing.
Yes, we do have UC Irvine all the way. Up 3 right now. No one really expected this.
Evan Leonard coming off the wing ball screen.
Big
stopping,
time.
Popping, getting the puppies set in order, squared up with the basket. Knockdown, timeout, Mark Turgeon.
Work who is gonna work you. Shout out to M_Mora.
Evan Leonard, 15 points here in the first half for the Anteaters.
May have to agree with Griff here. Turgeon's got to get his boys together here. They're down 6 here in the first half. Not playing very inspired. Much like the Villanova Wildcats. They were down early, had a lot of spark. They're in the second half. Oh,
a nice pass from Ayala and Aaron Wiggins.
Threaded the needle past Green.
Tight defense from Ayala, working on Leonard. Welp, who's been quiet so far, drives right
Oh, he got it!
And one. Colin Welp, the Anteaters' leading scorer at 13 points a game, gets his first bucket.
Just shaved his head right before the game, so he could be looking fresh.
Buzzed it right off. Converts the three-point play. Upset alert, folks. The Anteaters up 9 here late in the first half against the Terps.
7. Cowan, he's looking to pull the trigger. Got it.
3 of the game. Woo! Anthony Cowan Jr. keeping the Terps in it.
Hey, Bryce, am I allowed to change my PT peer midway through the game?
That's against the rules, Stir. But, boy, if you were going to change it, I'm sure you'd take... Oh, switching hands in the air, Evan Leonard.
Green, go back up. What's he doing?
Big fella. Power through.
What is he doing?
That's one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. But, boy, back to Anthony Cowan. He's drilled 3 threes so far. I believe he's 3 for 4 beyond the arc. If you're the Anteaters and you are Coach Russell, you cannot let him get any more looks.
He's trying to get another.
Ayala working on the right wing. Over to
Mitchell, he got the green. Oh,
Tough jumper right over Brad Green.
and they cut it to 2. And all of a sudden, this Anteater lead has disappeared.
Brad Green, the 6'10 center for the Anteaters, taking the ball coast to
Ooh.
coast. Rolling the foul on Mikey Mitchell. That's 2 on him.
Big 6'11", 270. I'm
That's
sure
the first one in.
I'm sure they call him Big Country. And he got it to go.
Green does hail from a little country town called Marietta, Georgia. Dante
Actually-
Scott up at the top of the key.
Actually from Lone Pine High School.
Cowan with another 3.
Oh, butter!
From deep. He hit that one from the parking lot there. That's 4 threes for Anthony Cowan Jr.
He hit that
back
one.
on the left wing.
Hit that one all the way back from Maryland. Leonard. Over to Welp.
Kicks out to Worku, driving right from the right wing. Stops, no good on the 8-footer.
Get the ball back to Cowan. On the shot.
Run him off some screens.
What is Scott doing?
Dante Scott, give it up, kid. Give it up. Over to Cowan in the corner. Drives middle, back out to Scott. Over to Tomac,
Cowan.
over to Cowan. Mitchell
Morcell.
blocked by Green. Colin Welp bringing up the left side. A nice pass running down the middle of the lane.
Worku having a nice game so far here in the first half.
Both teams over 40 in the first half.
Oh, that's going to be an illegal screen on Tomac. Excuse me.
The Anteaters will be able to hold for the last shot. If you're the Anteaters, you have got to keep the momentum on your side here. Going into halftime, up a couple of points as a 14 seed, you got to keep the momentum. You're going to want to start your action around 8 seconds.
That's when they'll do it. Johnson. Oh, he's just going to... What's he doing?
Johnson going ISO from the top of the key. Stops.
Long two.
No good. Not a good last possession by the Anteaters, but you got to applaud their effort in the first half. They're up 3.
Let's see how Shaq's doing.
Kenny just woke up from a nap.
Shaq.
Wake up, Ken.
Shaq somehow putting his hands through the table. Really digging in there.
Big first half by Evan Leonard. I believe he has 15 points. Nice.
Oof. Don't think Cowan has 14 assists, but
Nothing like a good 2K glitch.
Leonard nice 15 points, 3 rebounds. Cowan with 4 tray balls in the first half. They got to look to run him off the line.
The Anteaters are out rebounding the Terps by 4. They have some nice size for a mid-major cheating. They go 6'10", 6'11" down low.
Terrapins with 11 assists as a team, so I don't think Cowan has 14. But shooting 48% from the field, that's going to keep him in this game.
Anthony Cowan and Evan Leonard going back and forth. Both point guards for each team. Ooh, nice dance moves by Kenny and Shaq.
So I throw my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away.
Get jiggy with it.
Woo! Come on, Shaq. I know Hutch is a big Party in the USA fan.
Is that Jay Williams riding a bike on the middle of the floor?
He was here last night. Woo!
Whoa!
I thought ever since he had that motorcycle accident, he hasn't been able to do that.
He hasn't had much success with bikes over the course of his life. That's a bad joke by me. Excuse me for that.
I think they should get him off that thing immediately.
Somebody help Jay Williams. Worku throws it down into Colin Welp on the post. A nice left-handed turnaround finish. Anteaters up 5-star.
Get him to that biker's hotline. Got to get him off that thing.
Cowan Jr. working at the top of the key. Throws it over to Smith on the left wing. Smith hasn't been able to get it going so far. Mikey Mitchell in the middle.
Oh.
Back over to Cowan. He's going to get a ball screen. Working to the middle, end of the lane.
Cowan with a left hand. No good.
No good. Rebound to Green. Throws it up to Worku.
Oh!
Past it.
Woo!
Woo! Easter. Moving the ball. That's what the game's about right there.
A lot of transition buckets for the Anteaters. They got to continue to look for that. Get the rebound. Put your head down and run down the floor. A little, whoo,
Jalen Smith playing some bully ball.
little scoop and score.
Jim Dandy of a move by Jalen Smith. Evan Leonard comes over to the left wing, trying to get in the lane. Pulls it back out. Outside the three-point line on the left wing, he's going to receive a ball screen from Brad Green. Leonard coming middle, long two.
Got it.
To go. 17 for Evan Leonard. Anteaters up 7. He's been efficient too, Steroff, shooting almost 60% from the field.
17 minutes, 17 points. Pretty
A
good.
little horns action from the Terps. Cowan setting the ball screen, coming off a screen of his own.
Ayala, left hand, no good.
Rolls off the rim. Another rebound for Brad Green.
They're going to push it again. Edgar. Oh,
Nice
Leonard! Got it.
Woo! UC Irvine. If you're Mark Turgeon, you might want to get a TO here.
He's got 19.
The Anteaters are fearless. They're fearless. The moment is not too big. Makee Mitchell throws it over to Cowan, top of the key, right slot.
Does the slipper still fit for the Anteaters? Cowan can't finish.
Leonard with the rebound.
They got numbers.
To Worku.
Worku with a left hand.
Woo, boy. Now, if you're Mark Turgeon, you got to take a TO.
Worku is going to work you.
Ayala brings the ball across the timeline. The Terps need a bucket in the worst way. More horns action.
Ayala, stop and pop. Got it.
Boy, they needed that one. And now UC Irvine's taking a timeout. A questionable decision from Coach Russ Turner.
They got all the momentum.
Let your boys play, Russ.
9-point lead for the Anteaters. Can they hold on? Could be one of the biggest wins in school history. Leonard gets it back. Oh.
Sir, what do you typically think of when you think of UC Irvine?
I think there's only one thing that comes to mind, and that's my boy Mamadou Njai. Big 7'6" man.
Nobody loves him like his Mamadou.
Cowan up to Ayala.
Showtime.
Oh, bringing the house down. He's got the last 4 for the Terrapins. He's got to look to get going. Those are his first 4 points of the game.
Green. Trying to break Mitchell down at the
Oh, and he did.
Oh, a guard-like move. Brad Green has the takeover.
Woo. Haven't heard much of Brad Green tonight. I guess he's been getting a lot of
rebounds.
Yeah.
Cowan Jr. sets up the offense, top of the key. Guarded by Leonard. Cowan gets around him, but Green with a nice block.
5 on the shot clock. Cowan pulls again.
Another rebound for Green. Worku bringing up the left side for the Anteaters. 9-point lead, 16 minutes to go.
The Anteaters out-rebounding the Terrapins 26-18. Green really getting in there. Backing him down. ISO on the post.
Watch him go left shoulder.
Bully ball.
Nice move, Brad Green. That was pretty stir.
14-6 run in the last 4 minutes. Anteaters really taking control of this game.
Maryland's got to get Cowan Jr. some more looks.
They got to get Jalen Smith going. My PTPer, he's got 4 points.
Ooh. Over to Smith in the left slot. Puts it behind his back.
Getting a little too fancy. Inside Morcell, foul, can't finish. That's on Rutherford.
His first. Team's first of the half.
Morcell knocks it down. Can cut it to single digits here. And he can't, rims it out.
Johnson with the rebound. Over to Tommy Rutherford, who's checked back in. Forward off the bench for the Anteaters. Hasn't seen too much action yet, but he typically gets about 10 points a game.
Gives a nice little spark for him off the bench.
Gives it off to John Edgar Jr. on the right wing. Driving with his left to the middle.
Worku, fadeaway, deep 2, missed it. Rebound Mitchell.
Had to force it up the end of the shot clock.
They're going to push it. Tomaic.
Isolation baseline. Gives it back up to Cowan. Top of the key. Tomaic gives to Mitchell. Top of the key again. Cowan coming off the down screen. He's going to receive a ball screen to the middle. Stops.
3. No good. Rebound Mitchell.
Nice
Got hit.
Rebound. He'll go to the line for 2.
Got to keep crashing those old boards. That's what's keeping them in. And I
For
got
the Anteaters, you've got to limit the Terps to one shot. That's how you're going to let them back in the game if they get multiple shots on each possession.
And they missed both of them anyway. Worku pushing the tempo. Cross-court pass into Rutherford and one! Woo!
Oh boy, they're side pumping in. Forget what town UC Irvine's in.
Little weak foul there. Doesn't matter, missed it. Here comes Scott up the floor. Tries to drive the left hand spin move. Kick out to Cowan. He pulls from three. Rimmed that one out.
Pulling off a little bit there.
That was a pretty decent look for him. Cowan, 4 of 10 from three. Already taken 17 shots. 14, though. He's got Johnson. Anteaters fully in control of this game at the moment. Worku works it in the corner. Brings it back out. 3 on the shot clock. He's got the force one. Oh, and it rimmed out. That was halfway down. Here comes Cowan pushing the break. Scott on the baseline with the left hand. Spins back. Picks it up over to Cowan. Gets it back to Scott with the left hand. Drives. Oh, and he got stripped by Worku. Throws it up. They got numbers. Edgar. Left hand.
Over his head. Rebound Cowan. Maryland pushing right back down their backs. Right wing.
Cowan right hand.
Right. Stops. Pops.
No good.
Johnson with the rebound.
Cowan really slowing down right now. He's gotta hit his shots.
Edgar Jr. for 3 from the corner. No good. That would have been a big one.
Aaron Wiggins with a right hand.
Irvine up 12. Wiggins working on the block. Almost stolen away.
Oh, Cowan with the left hand. That'll get him going. He's got 16 now. 6 of 19 from the field.
Worku's going to bring it up the right side for the Anteaters. Brings it over to the right slot. Back left slot now. Throws it over to Leonard on the wing. He'll receive a wing ball screen from Edgar Jr. Working middle, getting into the lane. Scoop shot.
Got it.
Nice little scoop shot from Evan Leonard.
He's got 21 now. The lead all scorers.
Man, oh man. Upset alert here in Albany, New York.
Lead back up to 12 for the Anteaters. Wiggins spin move goes baseline.
Oh, a nice move.
No good off the J. Gets his own rebound.
Nice hustle. Cowan gives to Mitchell on the right elbow. Facing up.
5 on the shot clock. He's got to hurry. Wiggins.
Ho,
ho, ho. Green Giant.
Boy, that was nice action by Maryland. The backside down screen for Aaron Wiggins. Comes up to the right slot. Gets the puppies in order. Knocks it down.
Got those puppies set. Knocks it down to single digits. And the Anteaters take a quick timeout here. Both teams with 5 TOs left.
Tommy Rutherford, 6'9" forward, going to bring the ball up the floor for the
Anteaters. Nice spin move.
An incredibly slow spin move, but it still worked. Over to Edgar Jr., back out to
Worku.
No good. Rebound to Mitchell. Stir, you can just feel the crowd here in Albany starting to pull for UC
Cowan on the right hand. Can't finish.
Everybody loves a good underdog upset, Stir. And everybody but the Maryland fans are here cheering on the Anteaters from UC Irvine.
Everybody loves a good Anteater. I sure do love them more than Terrapins. I'll tell you that much.
Where do Anteaters live, Stir?
Well,
I'm not quite sure.
I think they live in the ground. They eat ants. Scott from the corner. Got it. Bottoms.
We're basketball commentators, not zoologists. Evan Leonard will bring the ball across the timeline. Now just a 6-point game.
You know, I got a cousin that works at the Louisville Zoo, but...
Leonard 3 off the bounce. No good. Mitchell with the board. Dante Scott throws it into Wiggins. A tough finish. Won't go. Johnny Edgar Jr. the rebound. Throws it up to Worku on the left side. He's driving left.
Worku baseline. Woo!
Euro step. He's slithering through the lane like a snake. Or should I say an anteater. And finishes with the left hand.
Do anteaters, are they that agile?
Do they slither? Slither?
I don't know. I think they
are tonight.
I think they
slithering in Irvine tonight.
I think they burrow. Over to Wiggins in the Tomaic. Nice ball movement, but a little hot potato here for the Terrapins.
Oh, boy.
Tomaic, deep 3.
Nothing doing. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edgar Jr. pulls it out. Gonna come off a ball screen to the middle, top of the key. John Edgar Jr. trying to break down Jalen Smith off the dribble. Gets in the lane. Puts it up with his left hand. No good. Rebound to Mitchell.
10 seconds. Gotta hurry.
Cowan across the timeline, throws it over to Dante Scott. Back to Cowan, a contested three straight.
Got it!
He's got his
Woo!
3 in the ball game.
He's heating up, folks. I think he's already taken 21 shots.
19 points from Anthony Cowan tonight, keeping the Terps in this one. UC Irvine, upset alert. They're up 5 going to the 4th.
Oof. It's a doozy. 63-58, UC Irvine. And we're back 10 minutes to play here at the start of the 4th. Some big time.
We're in for a barn burner here, Stir. We got 10 left. We're back from break, and Anthony Cowan's bringing the ball up the floor for the Terps. Tomek. Smith working on the right elbow, works his way down to the block, left hand spinning, no good. Rebound to Welp. Boy, UC Irvine fans on the edges of their seat, riding on every play. Worku gets in the lane, nice little gap dribble, throws it out to Edgar. Tomek running up the floor over to Cowan. Cowan has got his 6th of the ball game. 22 points for Anthony Cowan Jr., and Maryland's cut the lead to 2. UC Irvine needs a bucket to stop the bleeding, Stir.
Welp, he's been quiet. Off long, Green.
Putback. Brad Green with his left hand. A nice putback there.
Is he going to get that takeover back? Somehow got it earlier.
Boy, he's been huge.
Really cleaning the glass all game long. He's been, or should I say, eating the glass.
Boy, John Edgar Jr., maybe he hasn't scored that many points tonight, but his defense on Jalen Smith has been outstanding. Cowan again from 3, no good this time. Rebound Edgar Jr.
He's taken a lot of shots.
Throws it over to Worku. 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Green again. He's going back up, no good.
No.
Mitchell pulls it down. Cowan Jr. across the timeline for the Terps. Throws it over to Mitchell. Out to Scott, top of the key. Horns action from the Terps. Trying to get Cowan some open looks. Smith with the ball. A little bit of a mismatch. Throws it out to Scott. Cowan again from 3. No.
Man, they're really going to live and die by Anthony Cowan tonight. I don't know if that's going to work out for him.
Open, guarded, doesn't matter. He's putting it up. Evan Leonard coming off a ball screen to the middle, gets in the lane. Right hand finish, no good. Rebound. Well, put it up again.
Well, a little soft tonight, not very aggressive.
Wing ball screen for Worku. Out to Edgar at the March Madness logo. 2 on the shot clock. Got to put up a deep one. Shot clock violation. The ball's going to go to the Terps. 7.5 to play. Anteaters up 4. Trying to hang on.
Jalen Smith still in the game. You got to get him the ball. He's only had 4 points. He's my PT Peter.
Well, Stir, I think he's had the ball plenty. I just think John Edgar Jr. has been playing lockdown defense on him, putting the clamps on. Smith throws it to Ayala on the right wing. Back over to Cowan on the left wing. Smith a deep 3, no good. Shot clock
Brick
violation.
City.
Back-to-back shot clock violation.
He threw up a terrapin turtle shell right there. Hard off the glass. Missed everything.
Leonard brings the ball up the floor. Throws it over to Worko in the left wing. Receives the ball screen from Green. He's going right. Fouls on Morcell. That's 2 on him. Worku will go to the line to 2, looking to extend the lead to 6.
Rattled.
In the first.
Worku, nice game. He's got 12 points.
He eyes, he flies.
Make it 13.
6-point lead for the Anteaters.
Terrapins trying to claw their way back into this one.
Smith with a nice crossover.
Can't finish.
Another rebound for Brad Green. He's got to be getting close to 15 boards. Leonard on the right wing, trying to break down Cowan off the dribble. Receives a ball screen from Green. Throws it over to Worku. Green's got Cowan on his back in the post. You got to feed the big fella with the guard on him.
Oh, why is he going to the ball screen? Worku with a lefty scoop.
Oh!
Little dipsy-doo.
They're still dancing in Irvine, California. They can feel it.
8-point lead, 6 minutes to play. Cowan and Jalen Smith got to step up here for the Terrapins.
Smith top of the key, guarded by Edgar Jr. Over to Morcell on the right wing. Throws it to the middle, Ayala. Kicks it back out to Cowan on the left wing. Getting double team.
Double team, Morcell with the left hand. Can't
No
finish.
good. Rebounded by Welp.
Point blank miss. Oh, foul. Ah.
Leonard will go to the line for two. A chance to extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh,
This is the first.
Second one. Missed that one.
Oh. If you're the Anteaters, you're going to have to hit free throws down the stretch to close this
Ayala,
out.
corner three. Rattled that one home.
Big one from Eric Ayala. The Terps are not out of this one yet.
Kind of hit over there in the corner. Defender fell asleep. Got an open look. Knocked it down.
Leonard gets in the lane. Puts
Got
up
it.
right hand scoop shot. Well, Stir, I once told you about the rule of 71. In college basketball, the team who reaches 71 first wins 97% of the time. That bodes well for the Anteaters here with a 7-point lead.
I remember you telling me about that last year in the Duke UCF game in the NCAA tournament, and, well, didn't bode well for UCF as Duke came back and won.
Well, Stir, the numbers are still the numbers, 97% of the time.
That's,
Smith works on the right wing, throws it over to Mitchell, top of the key. Back over to Smith on the right wing again.
They should put that on the box. 97%. Morcell J. Got it.
Oh,
tough shot.
Contested 15-footer over the 7-footer green. Worku brings it up the right side with a 5-point lead. 5 minutes left in the contest. Leonard on the left wing receives a ball screen going middle from Green. Refuses it. 12-point jumper. No good.
Ayala pushing the tempo up to Cowan. Cowan's got Welp on him. I like to take him off the dribble. Picks it up. Mitchell back to Cowan. Over to Morcell. 5-point lead for the Terrapins. Ayala throws it over to Cowan. And to Smith in the corner. Mitchell. Back to Cowan to Ayala. Nice ball movement. Smith deep three. Rimmed it out. Rebound Green. That's got to be about 15 rebounds for Green tonight.
At least. Worku deep in the right wing. Dribbling middle into the lane.
Worku, nice pound dribble right there. 3 on Cowan. He's got to be careful.
Sweet little move from Worku.
Nice little gap dribble.
16 for him now. Looking to edge this lead up to 7.
He's got it. 17 for Worku. He averages about 12 a game. He's got 17 tonight and a 7-point lead for the Anteaters. They can smell victory.
You know the Irvine fans are on the edge of their seat watching that clock, wishing it's a tick and tick and tick. There's 4 minutes to go. The lead is 7.
They smell blood.
It's
Steal.
stolen by Leonard.
Cookies. Leonard up to Edgar Jr. with a floater. No.
Good. Gets his own board going back up.
Nah.
Oh, you got to finish that, Johnny. Ayala brings it back across for the Terps. Up to Smith on the left wing. Back over to Ayala. Top of the key this time. More horns action.
Fade away. No good.
Ill-advised shot.
Welp.
Rebound to Welp.
Edgar pushing the tempo.
3.5 to go.
Down to
pass
Leonard.
in there to Leonard. Out to Green. Green faces up from 15.
Green
Not
finishes. Look how versatile that big man is.
Boy, Brad Green has been the underrated star of this game.
Averages 9 points and about 8 rebounds. He's come up huge for this Anteater team. Ayala 3. No good.
Oh, Edgar Jr. pulls it down.
The
It's a
Anteaters,
9-point lead.
The Anteaters can
9 to
smell
go.
blood. 3 to play. 9-point lead.
High ball screen for Leonard. Leonard dribbling
Leonard.
left into the middle of the lane.
Lost it. Picks it back up.
Out to Welp. Over to Worku. Worku in the right slot. Worku receives a ball screen from Green.
Worku.
A deep
3.
three. No good.
Rebound by Welp. Goes up and then he's fouled.
That's a huge play by Colin Welp to get the ball back and give themselves another chance to score.
And he rims this first one out.
Colin Welp's had a quiet day. Team's leading scorer at 13 a game. And he knocks down that second free throw to get the lead up to 10.
That's his 6th point.
2:30 left in this game.
The Terrapins. Got to get something here. Cowan.
Goes to the legs 8 times.
Oh, and he throws it away. Worku corner. Edgar from 3. Ah! Rimmed it out. You can't get a better look than that. Oh, Wiggins inside to Morcell. Into Cowan Jr.
Cowan on the block.
Cowan left hand, no good. Rebound Leonard.
There's 2 to go. Tick, tick, tick. The clock goes. Worku on the right wing. Into Green in the post. Back out to Leonard. High at the March Madness logo. Ball screen from Welp.
Leonard, right-handed. Oh, blocked by
Smith.
Excuse me, Mitchell. Smith with the ball over to Cowan. He's got to start pulling. They got a minute and a half to play. Cowan, left hand. Ooh, got the green. Tough finish.
Timeout Anteaters. Well stirred the keys down the stretch for the Anteaters. Going to have to take care of the ball and knock down their free throw shots.
And don't give the Terrapins any second chance opportunities. They got a rebound.
No set open threes for Cowan.
Oh, they got Evan Leonard as the Jordan player of the game, but we all know that's not as important as the Zaxby's player of the game, which we will hand out post-game show, which includes a $10 Zaxby's gift card.
Green inbounds to Leonard in the corner. Corner brings it back up to the top of the key. Over to Worku. On the right wing.
Shot fake.
Gets in the lane with his right hand. Out to Edgar Jr. in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna get a ball screen from Green. Steps back.
Blocked.
3, no good.
Puts it back up. Ah, that's long. Rebound Wiggins. Minute to play.
1 minute to play. Wiggins gets in the lane. Throws it over to Morcell.
Morcell. Nice finish.
6-point game. 54 to go. Leonard's going to bring it across.
Do you foul here if you're the Terrapins?
Absolutely. If you're the Terps, you got to foul here, even if Leonard has the ball. If you're the Anteaters, you got to utilize these last 10 seconds of the shot clock. Into the corner. Edgar Jr. receiving the ball screen from Green. Gets in the middle of the lane.
Oh, and he gets it back.
Go up, kid. No good.
Missed it. Mitchell the rebound. They got to push.
Still have life.
25 seconds.
You got to go
Cowan
here. 2-possession game.
Cowan gets it to the middle. Kick. You got to go up with that.
Back out to Cowan for 3.
That's long. They got a foul. Oh, and they can smell blood. 16 seconds to go. And the Anteaters might have this one locked up. I can hear the fat lady singing. Woo.
People are pouring into the streets in Irvine, California.
Leonard. Oh, and he missed the first one. And he missed both. Timeout Terrapins.
UC Irvine looking for their second upset in a row. Back-to-back years. They pulled off the 13-over-4 last year against Kansas State. Looking for a 14-over-3 against the Maryland Terps, the Big Ten champions this year.
We're playing NBA rules inbound at half court. Got to get the ball in. Got it to Cowan.
12 to play. Smith gives it to Wiggins. Smith from 3, top of the key. No good.
Rimmed out.
Rebound to
This
Wells.
one's over. 5.8 to go.
These free throws are just icing on the cake for the Anteaters. Up 6 with 6 seconds. Evan Leonard, who's been our Zaxby's player of the game, knocks down the first free throw. The second one, just for funsies.
Missed it. Just for funsies. Mona in the game. Lindo 3. He got that one to go.
Party
and it's over.
Irvine, California. You have pulled the upset. This is still March.
The slipper still fits. The Anteaters with a 4-point win over the Terrapins.
Coach Russ Turner and the UC Irvine Anteaters pull off an upset for the second year in a row. That's the first major upset of this tournament, Stir.
And our Zaxby's player of the game, Evan Leonard.
Filling up the stat sheet.
24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Only 1 of 6 from the free throw line. That's terrible, but other than that, heck of a game for him. Worku had 17. He was working it all night.
Brad Green with a big double-double inside. 12 boards for the big man.
Isaiah Lee, I don't even know if he played in the second half.
Well,
he had a nice
Leonard
first
and Worku were playing so well. Edgar Jr., we got to give a big shout-out to John Edgar Jr. 10 rebounds, and his defense on Jalen Smith was quite possibly the biggest key to the game, shutting down the star from the Terps.
The 3 of 16 from the field. Maybe could do a little better. Welp only took 3 shots, 6 points, leading scorer for that team. But, man, Evan Leonard just brought it tonight. And over for the Terrapins, Anthony Cowan. He can only make so many threes, folks. 6 of 15. Aaron Wiggins played really well, 15 points. Jalen Smith, my PT peer, only had 9 points, 4 rebounds. And that's it for the Terrapins. Mark Turgeon might get fired on Monday.
They'll be partying all night in Irvine, California, and with good reason, because the Anteaters are moving on to the round of 32.
And look at that. 77-73.
To pull a big upset like that, a 14 over a 3, while only hitting 1 3-pointer, 7% from the on the arc, that's a testament to what a good team Russ Turner has in the Anteaters.
Look at the points in the paint, 54-26.
Boy, they just dominated the Big Ten school.
And no second chance points for either team. Largest had a 12-point lead. What a game, what a game. First major upset of the tournament. Well, it's been a pleasure, folks. For my partner, Bryce Hutchins, the MVP, and Sterling Huber, we say good night to you from Albany, New York.